Hello everyone and welcome back to Family&Fusion. Today I will take a little bit of a deviation, at least from my part, from the normal content that we show. I thought I'd take a dab at cooking, show you a recipe that I love the flavor, but I'm trying it for the first time. So here's a recipe for mushroom soup. Dwez and I, we love mushrooms. We normally eat mushrooms with egg. But I felt like having mushroom soup today. So come with me. Let's take a look at how I go about preparing this for dinner. So before we go further, I'll just show you what the ingredients are. It's a box of sliced mushrooms. I'll be washing them soon. Then salt and pepper, of course, and then butter. Some all-purpose flour or maida, and the last ingredient is broth, either chicken or vegetable broth, but I didn't have either at home, so I found this, which is a cube of chicken bouillon, and it's basically a chicken flavor. So I'll be mixing some of this in boiling water to form the broth, which is a quick and easy way since I don't have broth at home. So first off, I am dicing a whole onion. This soup serving should be for about 4 servings, 4 cups. So roughly. So this would be a good meal for us for tonight and for tomorrow. So first off, I will be making the broth. So I'm going to boil 2 cups of water and then add the bouillon cube to this. I'll let that boil. So while the water is boiling for the broth, I'll start off by sauteing the onions that we diced earlier and adding in the mushrooms. For that, I'm adding 2 cubes of butter, and once I add in the onions, if I feel that it's a little less greasy, I'll add a little bit of olive oil. So once all that butter has melted, I'm going to put in the onions we diced earlier.
And we mixed it.
And Vedu is going to mix it.
I'm mixing.
What are you mixing?
I just mixing onions to all the way to work. In this way, I see the onions are clean there.
Now while the onions are getting tender, we're ready to make the broth. So I'm putting 1 cube of the bouillon into this water that we just boiled. So the broth is now ready after using that 1 cube of chicken flavor. So now the onions are cooked enough and I'll add this bowl of mushrooms. It's the one that I showed earlier. I've washed them. I prefer to have the mushrooms whole shape because I like that. So I just cut a few of the much bigger ones into this size, but roughly everything is of that size. So I'm going to add that to the onions.
Not even enough cooking.
So while the mushroom and onions are cooking over there, I thought I'd get the next part of our dinner ready, which is salmon. Salmon salad and guacamole is our usual go-to dinner. It's healthy, it's quick and easy to make. But right now, since we're having the mushroom soup, I'm just gonna make salmon to go with it. The seasoning is very simple. I just put some salt, some pepper, depending on the spice level that you want, and this is garlic and herb seasoning, so I'll just put some of that too. And I'll do this on both sides. So I've preheated the air fryer at 400 Fahrenheit, and that's done. So now I've kept the salmon in there to cook for 10 minutes. So next thing I'm going to do is add about a little more than a quarter cup of all-purpose flour or maida into the broth, so that we can get that thick, creamy texture for the soup. Okay, so now that the base for the soup is done, I'm going to add that to our mushroom onion mixture that we made. Now you're free to add some seasoning as you like. If I like a lot of garlic flavor, so I would like to use the same garlic and herb seasoning that I used for the fish. It'll give it a nice garlicky flavor. So I've added some water per judgment so that it wouldn't get too thick. And now I'm also adding salt. And I will be adding some pepper as well for heat. Now that it has started boiling, I will leave it to simmer for about 10 minutes. So the salmon is now done. If you'd like a little more browning, you can just keep it for some more time. This is the usual cook that we go for, so I'm removing it out of the air fryer now. So the cream of mushroom soup is ready. Since I'm making this for the first time, just a few observations that I would probably improve on the next time. First is I would probably use a little less all-purpose flour, and I would keep some spring onions ready for garnishing. And the third thing is maybe I'll try to use an actual broth next time, so that you can get the actual cream colored soup. But irrespective, the flavors are all in there, and I'll take a taste of this. Yeah, the flavors are all in there, like I said. Maybe like I said, so next time I'll work on the consistency and adding some more garnishing.